Mongolz creep all the way in. They are going very far indeed. The flash will set Nico off. He knows what's to come. They're flanking him as well through the ruins. Nico's boxed in. Can he take anyone with him? No. Bartek jumps around that corner and hits a smooth opener as G2 are left to retake down Banana.
Azteca holding the line. His Glock delivers a double. m0NESY now moving in, leading the charge. HooXi right up behind him. HooXi taps out one. Oh, m0NESY adds another. This is a 2v5 that could get out of hand. It's just m0NESY left. Oh, and they swing him together. Nice. Annihilation with the close as Blitz draws the attention away from Spawn. Molly over towards short, and m0NESY tries to play away from it. Turn from any flashes as well. Oh, that's a beautiful shot. Bartek on the receiving end of a m0NESY flick. Cognizant of this boost, jump spot in. Oh, a flick of his own, all right. Okay. 2 AWP flicks to open this up. Annihilation is one of these AWPers as well who can find impact on the T side. m0NESY getting stuck in again over at short, and that's the bomb now spotted. A lot of info on the back of that kill, and with very little time left, that could make all the difference. Rotate starting to come through. Azteca's blind. I think that's a team flash, but he still holds on.
9 seconds.
Down in the pit. JKS could win the round, but he lets them in. Can't deny it. Azteca finds more, and it's Mongolz with one hell of a round, playing it to the final few seconds, down to the buzzer. I don't think that's the quote. Here we go, out through the apartments, into the JKS 5-7, but it's only good for one. m0NESY in the sight with the Deagle, one to the dome. He's so low on health, but he still gets out with a kill. Not for long, as the nades will find him. That's giving you a route into the A play now. Bomb can look to get planted here.
Oh, the flank.
They might catch this timing on Blitz, and HooXi has. Let him turn.
What did he want?
But he does deal with him. Gun now retrieved. HooXi is armed and dangerous over on short, and one man's crept all the way up to the hay bales. The Mongols have no idea that he's here. Annihilation runs the risk of just getting backstabbed as he tries to play out on short. No. Doesn't check the close angle, and so that's a freebie from Hunter's CZ. Now it's just Azteca, and he's run at. They double peek him from the short side. Yeah, we've played against these guys. We've played with them. Yeah. Oh, boost up. Lovely way to get m0NESY's AWP involved, and nades bully and whittle down this double peek at top Banana. Nico is stuck fighting, but m0NESY every step of the way is offering up resistance. Has he got any more? They're trying to bait him out with the AWP, giving him a jiggle, giving him a wiggle, and now the flash wrecks him through the molly. He's going to burn to death. That won't entice them through. Jiggling from the coffins. They just walk right on through, and HooXi, that's exactly what he wanted.
See what was on the table, see what was on offer, and we've already seen some very crisp shots for the Mongols, so individually coming in hot, and you'd need to, but man, HooXi's won G2 both their rounds right now, individually. It's a good sign.
Imagine a world where I'm giving you unique tips and tricks about the game. On top of that, analyzing your demo.
He flashes himself in. So hard to do that effectively.
Arrogant. Always leading by example.
Meanwhile, Skin Club is taking care of all that drip to make you look like a superstar.
And even if these B players fall, there will be fast flanks.
Out they come. Lovely shot from m0NESY. He's showing up in great form. Nico finds one blind. They're closing the gap on m0NESY, but HooXi's got his back. As they try to scale up and over on the oranges, it's certain death that awaits them inside of this B site. HooXi and m0NESY just playing back to back with one another. Annihilation, beautiful shot to deal with HooXi, but similar to last round, locked in a 1v3 that's just too far past the post, and there's no going back to save this time. The flank is in. Nice. Hunter's got the better of him, and so G2 are starting to close this gap.
Funnily enough, not the guy I would have said coming into this game I want on the AK, but right now, with what he's given us, go on lad, show it. Oh, okay.
Oh, HooXi's blind. He's boxed in, and they will overwhelm him. Suddenly a route to the B players open. They're desperately scrambling bodies around. Monacy gonna be the only line of defense. Trying to get in position with the AWP, but the smokes are already in. Oh, he's just praying that something connects through this smoke, and it will for Hunter. They lose Monacy in the meantime. He's spammed out over at Coffin. G2 are suddenly in with a chance on this retake. The force buy for the Mongols sees them put in a 2v2 post plant. Both players back at the site. And so the timing on these peaks has got to be perfect for G2. If they get separated in these fights, if they give over 2 1v2 attempts, Mongols are going to love that.
Ready to swing.
So out they come from the spawn side. Blitz is fed to them, but back at the site is Bartak, and he's going to hold on. Nice. They're running at him, wow. And even though they get the kill, there's no time, surely. It's going to be close. No. And it dawns on Hunter now, but too little, too late. He's dead to the bomb, and the Mongols do it with a force buy.
Covers for just another second, and even though Hunter hits that running shot, these opening pistol kills were everything. We know what 2 entry kills can do on a map like Inferno. An unbelievable 1 deke for Annihilation on that boost.
Oh, they move out, but into this boost up on top of short. JKS and Hunter make quick work of it. Trying to get out down into the pit is Bartak, but in doing so, he's left in the prying eyes of Monacy. And going back up Banana, not the safety net you'd hope for, as there's 2 players still sat here for G2. Looking like a pretty convincing return to form from the G2 squad. They're even pushing down Banana, so Annihilation was on one hell of a timing there.
Yeah, still for a team that's shown good utility usage. Okay, what? You got 3.
They just all lined up for him.
Okay, well, it's a clean sweep here for G2. Finish him, Hunter. Through the smoke, why not? But for a team that has shown good utility usage, I mean, that was that mid take in the previous round was pretty lackluster. Did not flash JKS off, did not. The issue is the flash is in apartments, so it's going to be a chimney flash if they throw it. That probably won't do too much.
JKS doesn't have a gun. I think that's what they were looking for. What? He only has a USP here. Oh, this is weird now. A lot weirder than it needed to be. His teammate is nearly dead, but you also don't want to get caught lobbing the gun across. JKS and Hunter are both spammed out, and this gets real awkward now. This is a couple of unforced errors in this round that have come back to really hurt G2.
Hey, the Mongols go for an apps pop. This one looks so
wild because like think about like what that did.
He just had nothing, right?
Across the entire round was like they had the info it wasn't Banana. G2 triple took Banana, but they didn't have bodies in place over towards A because Hunter was just moving out at that point in time.
Playing into your opponent's favorite map, even if it's not necessarily the best map, but it's the most tested map against EU teams. Oh, look at this play. Nico not ready, not for a moment. Azteca goes right through that smoke. There is a kill to keep things in a 4-on-4. That bomb needs to be retrieved. Mongols can't commit just yet. If they do, they'll be lacking the package, but they put on so much pressure on this B site, and Azteca's gonna keep going. Hooksy through the smoke, tries to be the hero, but it's only one and done. Techno flashing his way through, dodges the spam, and Mongols own B for now.
Yeah, Hunter rests here on the other side of the smoke, and as it fades, he can stop this bomb plant, but he spams low, and the plant's up on the ledge, so they get out with their lives intact in the 3-on-3.
This is the kill.
Next kill decides a lot, and it's Techno to win it out. JKS now dead. The man advantage lies with the Mongols. They spot the AWP back in spawn, and Monacy's picked up. Hunter's now knowing about him. Whittled down by Techno up on top of the boxes. That's a defensive smoke. That's the smoke of a man that's trying to save, and Blitz will not let off the pressure. The Mongols.
But yeah, that last round again, the walk through the smoke. Azteca's making plays, man. He's making me a fan. And Mongols have the pace in this T side. They are running amok.
Hunter's flashed in for a long fight. Clean with the CZ. That's nearly a triple. Azteca was tagged right in the back line, brought down low, and now could get finished off by Nico. Yeah. Nico's going to respect this smoke. That's given Azteca a little more room to move in. Keep the pressure on from long in the sight. JKS falls first, and there's the backstab. Nico arriving just a couple of seconds too late here, and a 2v3 for G2. Wounded on Nico, tagged up by the nades earlier on. And he's had a very, very rough game here. Is he in the mindset to turn around like this back in G2's favor? He opens up with one. Hooxie's creeping up short, and Nico sets him up with a flash, but one hell of a turn from Annihilation. Nico's got to do it alone. They're both in the sight, and he can't find them. The Mongolz close it out at 9-6 in this first half. They go into the second, sporting a 3-round lead.
Run that track, baby. If he gets his kill, he'll draw his team back. They can go for a B hit, but he's been smoked out. Oh my God, Blitz, does he think this is B? He's on a big flank right now. Hunter's holding on. Blitz forces that kill.
Is weird.
They're still ahead of it, but Bartek's got the spot, and there's a man in the sight.
Yeah, you know you've kind of forced them for the A play when they come out the apartments like that. Oh, mopped up. Annihilation is clean with the USP. And so now it is just Nico in the clutch. 1v3, all eyes on him. And the Mongolz peeking from the graveyard, giving him a chance at this fight. Nico might be a little lost in the sauce here, doesn't know the whereabouts of this 3-man stack. Ooh. He's got the info now. Nico! Oh! And it's run down by Techno's Doolies.
If he had
so
his gun
close to the 1v3.
That was his. m0NESY is up ahead of every expectation. Big opening kill, but he can't convert more.
Still, that's an invitation enough if you're G2, right? That one kill in towards the B site does get them interested, and they want a full send here with a coffin smoke down and CT locked out. It was meant to be free passage, but Annihilation finds a way to return the advantage to the Mongolz. More spam, but it's returned. And you can see Hunter.
He needs him.
Trying to keep his wits about him, but doesn't want to just dedicate towards this flank angle yet. Goes back in, doesn't know about the second player. And so we're right back on. 2v2, smoke in at the coffins. Going to try and lock Nico out of the round. He's now got to wait behind that, tries to play through it, tries to play ahead of it. He will cut down Bartek, saves JKS's life, who goes on to get that final kill.
He's 5-0 in opening duels.
Yeah, Blitz wants to fight here. Ooh. He's taking a peek down through middle.
Aware.
At the same time that Annihilation was throwing up on that boost, but...
Smoke to give them room to move between. That molly still spreads a little bit. He's got to play in the open. Azteca on the pillar right now, and his teammate at the back of the bomb site. This is so uncomfortable. Nico with a clear. It's not perfect. Azteca swings with a flash, but he can't finish the job. Last bullet onto Hooxie. That bomb is very deep. G2 must go searching. They must go hunting, and m0NESY snipes him down from afar. He gets legged. This is uncomfortable right now with no smokes down. JKS is so far away. 20 seconds waiting for this flank, and even when they get it, it might not be enough. Bartek is still a problem piece. Up with the AWP. 13 seconds, he knows where that bomb is. They're coming his way, and m0NESY hits the 1D. Beautiful round from the kid. Finds every kill he needs to, and puts G2 back on the board.
Finds every kill. That's an ace from m0NESY. Crazy round.
To the, tournament we want, while still having good signs from Mongolz, from Monty. Let's see if they can put a foot in the door right now. Jumping out of apartments, some crucial trades from G2 needed here. JKS will provide. It's all up to Blitz.
I can't believe he's gotten so deep back within the site, but just falling shy of that kill. And the outcome of the round's been decided. Mongolz are already left to save. This one only lasts.
Missed rounds with JKS. Same thing happens for Mongolz. They are moving between positions when G2 jump out of apps. And so there was just no way they were going to be able to either get a multi-kill or buy enough time in their positions.
G2 with a plant in the 5v5.
You don't want to save here, but it's unfortunately the best option.
Oh,
that's what you
suddenly,
need. Yeah.
Suddenly they've been given a reason to give this round a go. 3 players on the backstab. Boost up over in spawn. Hunter goes looking for this kill, and he nearly finds them both. m0NESY's looking down Banana. The flash gets him off the angle. Right here are the Mongolz, but m0NESY repels the first man in. More where that came from. Hunter holds it down from the pool, and then JKS goes on to close. G2 will not let them in.
player after player is not expecting more. Mongolz didn't look ready for more than one player, but they flashed up top B. They set each other up, and it's Hunter who just sprays and prays, and both players swing into his crosshair.
So sick, Neva. Holy shit.
Gambles a hell of a lot, right? It's pretty standard 3-2 split. So now they learn it's the B play. So much is weighted on these first few fights, and at least Azteca's going to start it off nicely for the Mongolz up on this boost. Tries to take it one step further. Nico moves in and will get taken out. JKS and Hunter trade it back into the 3-on-3, and they look to punish this AWP on the swing. Hunter is channeled in right now, laser focused on completing this comeback, on turning the game around. And they now stand about to find 14, breaking the Mongolz money as we get into the final few rounds of this game, unless this retake can come through.
Missed Molly as well. It's perfect, but it's not on JKS, who could have been burnt out. 20 health, and the flank is coming through for Mongolz. Lines that shot up, sets JKS up for one more, and he's buying just enough time to win this round for G2. 14 now, and it is in the palm of their hand. They just have to close their clasp. G2 with a phenomenal T-half. But still G2 with a statement right now. Mongolz swings mid, he finds Blitz. And it's starting to unravel here in round 26.
Oh, that hurts. That hurts so much. If you're Bartek, you could see how dedicated he was to chasing that kill down.
He had to.
It was like mentally in his head. He's like, no, this one is not getting away, but it does. They feed the beast, and Nico taps out one of these B players, and so the B defense now falls just onto Techno. Annihilation could even get caught, you know, walking the line over in mid. Wherever G2 go, they're the favorites to win this round, and they're going to move into B. The red carpet rolled out by Nico. And so just Annihilation left. And he should be a dead man with this boiler lurk so late in the round, with players still in mid trying to hunt him. G2 really want to try and deny anything being saved from the Mongolz, and so they're all hunting this. They've got 3 players moving in towards him, and they deal with him cleanly.
Started to unfold for him, and he, you know, read a few rounds wrong, but this D side, he's just been confident, and he's been back to his usual tricks. How is he alive? I couldn't tell you, but he's punished Azteca. He's got his revenge from what happened in the last round of the first half. Nico throws it right back in his face, and so reassuring is the word you use. There is no better one, as G2 are ready to close this game.
Oh, and that's how it's going to unravel with Bartak dead down in the pit. This one is a done deal now. G2, they're being very methodical at clearing all these angles, but they've already owned the site. They've already won this round with the backstab coming in up through mid. It will be accounted for by G2. They've gone out, they've explored the extremities of this A site. They've not seen anything. And so Mongolz, it's like that first half all over again, right? He's just AWPing down into the choke point and middle. That's a real sign of the times play. Just barreling through the Molotov to certain death. And Blitz 1v3, not long for this world. He's living on borrowed time here, and he knows it. G2 swing him together, and they pull this one over the line. It is a lovely looking G2 win as they turn it around from 11-6 down. They don't let them get a single round past that point and close it 16-11.
10 T rifle rounds in a row for G2, and that is fantastic look after how well the Mongolz started. Definitely a team to avoid in the 0-3 picks right now. This looks like a squad.